relics for appraisal.
The biggest one in history. The biggest one in history.
Still need to find time to send those saurian relics for appraisal.
The biggest one in history.
I need to find time to send those saurian relics for appraisal.
The biggest one in history.
I need to find time to send those saurian relics for appraisal.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Something you wish to
Testing?
report?
Okay, there we
Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Testing. There we go. Okay.
Add Astro.
Did not get lost.
I haven't played this in quite a while, actually. Damn, I think I barely played all week. Oops, I forgot to. But here we are in 5.6, I believe.
Add Astro.
Let me turn that down.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Turn that down. Okay. Yeah, Varessa and Shanyan. Actually, let's give Varessa a try. I'm definitely not pulling for her. I have other priorities. I want to get Venti.
You might want to get a guide if you're not.
Where's the trial? Oh, Yansan as well. Well, luckily she's a 4-star, so I can pretty much get her anywhere. Alright, let's give her a try. Yansan's elemental skill will cause the to nice blazing stay, moves swiftly until she runs out of points, while nice ability holding sprint will cause her to switch to rushing thunderbolt mode, increasing her movement speed. Her elemental burst deals nice soul aligned AoE electro damage equals 0 to enter the nice soul blazing stay up using Yansan will whip out, which will grant an attack bonus. Scale will restore nice points to the intervals based on the distance moved by a party's current active character. On cover, she can use elements of skills to restore large amount of nice points, such that a high attack bonus can be quickly attained. Oh, we got
I've gone a little over my.
a buffer? If she runs out or uses skill again, and nice place to stay and it has the following properties: increasing Yansan's movement speed. Holding sprint will switch Yansan's to rushing thunderbolt, greatly increasing the movement speed. Make flying leaps using terrain or consume additional light. Night Soul points to move on water or liquid phlogiston while being immune to the damage. That's actually really cool. She has a very repelled in Night Soul line. She whips out, gains 15 points, into state. Okay. We'll follow the character around, pushing the hit of the current active party member different ways. If it's at least 42 points, based on extra points. At least 42 points. In which the attack bonus will be stronger based on her attack alone. Hold up. Okay, so just up a skill in burst and just switch to her every now and then. I want to see this movement
budget
skill.
so far. Need to rethink my dinner plans to get back on track. Faster, stronger.
Oops. Wait. What? Did I read her skill wrong? Oh. Holding sprint. I'm an idiot.
Stay out of my way. Harder! Start the crawl! Hands where I can see 'em! Drop your weapons! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Many happy returns!
I actually quite like Garming's whole playstyle. It's funny because I got him to level 90 and that's all I did with him.
On my mark!
Up to it, Manzai!
Ooh, you summoned water? That wasn't smart.
Sorry, pal!
Justice will prevail! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Let's move!
Mighty mythical beast!
So not entirely sure how to use her properly. Definitely gonna be one of those characters where I have to sit on it for like a week. No. What is that? I'll take that. I still have no idea how to use Shannon. What I know is she makes plunging attacks stronger. Or something like that.
Want a taste of my hammer?
Make way for the teamwork is dreamwork!
Nope, wrong one.
Let me read you a verse. Know my soul!
No, wrong. Oh my
Up
god.
to it, Manzai!
Everybody stand back! Seize the skies! Ring cutter!
Mighty mythical beast! Congratulations!
Time to act.
Stray clouds converge!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
I'm going in!
Many happy returns!
There we go. Who's next? Versus Element skill allows us to quickly use a charge attack instead of a cycle of elemental skills. Charge attacks, plunge attacks, and reverse max at high nice points. Or plunge attack shoot instead of fiery passion state, which enhances all our skills. Can't believe we have 2 new Electro characters. Title update next week, April 4th. Cool. We'll be definitely be playing that. I still have to buy me a new controller. I completely forgot to get one. When the elements of school because okay, the penalty attacks, then run rash, and more swiftly until the life was sufficient. Okay. Hello, Sleepy Cat. What's the hell, Asian? Well, I hope you guys had an amazing week and you're having a really good weekend. All right. Am I running?
Late again.
How comical.
Let's roll.
Haru? All right. Oh my god, it is. How did I not think of that? Oh my. It is Sonic.
Hurry up, Brassa.
I was thinking like, God, what are those like, Walt Disney or the, like Warner Brothers? Like, oh damn, what the hell is that freaking bird called? The Roadrunner?
You're toast. Boba, get them.
Hands where I can see them! Stop right there!
Shadow Raven. Why me? One fell swoop.
Cool. What was that? Was that a...
Justice o'clock.
Okay.
Hero incoming.
Oh. She's kind of like a Gaming. Oh, okay. Wait, that's kind of cool. I'm still not pulling first.
As you wish, main form.
Justice will prevail! Final warning!
Nice and spicy. Why me? You want to stand down. Hero incoming.
All right. She does feel like kind of like a Gaming. An Electro Gaming. Still not pulling for her. All right, that's all done. Okay. I was literally about to load up the PlayStation for Monster Hunter and I was like, wait, my controller's still broken. I forgot to grab a new one. Like, oh shit, never mind. I guess we're playing Genshin Impact today. I thought she had a story quest. I think we're gonna go. I have not played this in a very long time. In a few days. So I guess we have to start from there. I have to make my way there. Which is fine. I guess that's fine. I need my traveling party. Haru. I was wondering, is that Haru from like Japanese? Or was it a different language? That is such a nice name. I need... I need a Netland team. Ah, where are you? Yeah. What if I should... Why do I even have Auron in this team? I think I can swap him out for her.
Anytime, any place.
That's fine. That's fine. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. And you're good as well. What are these?
Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on! Locked on!
Juvenile fight. Oh, okay, cool. So more. Oh, wait. What do you do? Spend $1 million on the what? The Henshin Gim Chatch to get the faded mariachi bull? Oh god, this thing is slow. Can you speed up? Okay. Oh, it uses energy to speed up? Lame. Oh wait, no, that makes sense. It's a stamina. The hell am I talking about? I can't tell if we're going fast or not. Alright, let's just... Hey,
Light it up!
let's go. Ooh, straight into it. Oh, Sacred Mountain lies before you. If that is, you can eliminate that. Oh, chosen dragons, enter the Sacred Mountain. Is this like a premonition of the mountain erupting? Telltale! I miss him. The volcano just erupt? Paimon didn't see it. Yeah, figured. It's been super duper quiet. Did you see it erupt? Jun, Telltale, what's up? What's with those faces? You look like a pair of detectives from a light novel who suddenly realized the truth about the killer. We saw some sort of truth, alright? The true identity of the cake murderers? Paimon. How did you know? Paimon was certain no one saw her eating Little Miss Cake. Just kidding, Paimon actually stole the blazed meat stew. Wait, what did you just see? You explain what you saw to Paimon. You saw some weird words again? Some strange images? Paimon didn't see, so she can't be sure, but they might have been written by the same person. It's interesting how we call it the Chosen of Dragons. This time, you also saw a giant section of ruins, a broken city, and the abyss. Pokemon? Oh! You know what? God, I forgot what they're called. The Petlosaurs? Telltale? They look like Tyranitar from Pokemon. And some Sacred Mountain? Does the Netlanese call that volcano the Sacred Mountain? Could it be that what she's always having to do with the volcano? I want to check the feeling that the person united us with Telltale really wants us to go there. I hope we don't lose Telltale. I hope we get to keep him forever. One 6 times in Netland cleared plenty. Oh, also this is a world quest. That was not the main quest at all. Nice. Oh, you made a female character? I still need to make some distance. Rude! You know what?
Access denied.
Stay frozen. You can stay frozen too.
No touching.
Locked on. Open fire.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. What was I saying? Something about Monster Hunter Wild. I haven't played it since the last stream. Oh, it makes sense I haven't played it because the controller's broken. Duh. And I forgot. I was supposed to buy me a new controller and I completely forgot. Because I was busy paying off bills. I had to pay off the fridge payments. Oh, there she is.
Hello there. Huh? Wait, you're the Traveler in Paimon! I've been waiting for you.
What?
Whoa, you know us? Huh, we've really made a name for ourselves. Wait, but did we even tell anyone we were coming to the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, you didn't know? Coach Yan-san said she invited you to our tribe, so I came out here to wait for you while I did some training. And now you're actually here. I can't believe it. This is great.
I just realized she has a bell for an
Surely we're
earring.
not that big of a deal.
You're the heroes who defeated the Abyss. You're a huge deal to everyone in Natlan. I've heard the story of Tumaini so many times I can practically recite it by heart.
Oh
I've been
yeah, that's
so
our name.
excited to meet you ever since Coach Yan-san told me you might be coming.
Tumaini.
Oh, my name's Maressa, by the way. Not sure if Coach mentioned me before.
Oh yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Does it? I don't recall her
During
ever
the Abyss
mentioning it.
invasion, we asked Ian-san if the Collective of Plenty needed any help, but she said that Varessa had it all under control.
Which means you must be an impressive warrior yourself. And a hero in your own right.
Not really. It was all Uncle Coddle. All I did was clear out a few monsters. Just thinking about the invasion gives me chills even now. But that's in the past. The Collective of Plenty fared pretty well, all things considered. We finished our repairs, so now it's just a matter of helping out the other tribes. Come on, I'll take you to our camp.
Great, let's go!
Mushroom Realm. Mushroom Realm? On the land of plenty.
Oh, just a heads up. The volcano sometimes sends rocks crashing into this area. We call them pulverite. Oh, here's one. Want to give it a try?
What?
Not in a million years!
You can use your shoulders if you want. Or your feet. Or even your head.
That doesn't change anything!
Hurry up.
Oh, okay. So that's what's
Let's
happening.
ride.
Hey, there's another one over there. One.
She was Sonic dashing the whole time.
Huh? What's this wooden plank doing here?
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
For Ren?
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing. Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice.
I feel like we've done crazier
You
stuff.
made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
Oh, is that what this is? Nope. You know what?
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. It's not like we're that unlucky.
No, I thought it would last longer.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What? Thanks for that.
Hilly churls? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through.
Where's it?
I think we can call that a success.
Wow. You gave them the same treatment as that giant rock.
World episodes up for those with noble hearts. Jesus Christ, this place is big. I think there's a hidden island here. Yeah, I can see it. Though I haven't been doing any of the world quests. I probably should. I've been playing games much this past week. Oh, I like how it's erupting on the map. Envisage Shannon. Okay. Do I have any? I don't! Welcome back, my guy. I'm just riding a motorbike through this fantasy land. Did I not get that? Oh, come on.
Let's ride.
I'm glad I got Moika.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions.
Thanks for bringing us here.
Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh, did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
I hope we didn't hold you up.
Oh, no, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible.
Real.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena. See you soon.
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. 1 second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging headfirst into danger. Literally.
This is the spirit of youth.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old-timer. Paimon thinks we're still young.
I think we're both like a few
Anyway,
hundred years old.
why don't we take a look around in the meantime? We can head to the arena in a little bit.
We
The view
definitely
must
have
be
a few
amazing
centuries
from
under
up
our
there.
belt. That was Act 1. Alright. Nice.
Full throttle!
Where am I going? Wait a minute, I just realized. Can I not fast travel? Man. Oh, I can't. Okay. I need to get all the way up there. Great.
Rev the engines!
Take me up! Yeah!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
There we go. Now I can fast travel. Oh, they're facing off against the bulls. Remember this game? We're trying to hit Paimon because that was like one of like the first sort of choices you get in like a conversation is like what is your relationship with Paimon, and one of the choices was emergency food. And that joke just stuck around for... They milked the hell out of that joke, and it was just like in every goddamn quest. I think they even posted in one of their like... It was one of their like anniversary posts. Events where they gave statistics on like what people were doing in games. And there was just a massive... I think it was like over 80% of people chose the option of Paimon being emergency food. I could be wrong. That was just a guess number, but it was a very high amount of people chose emergency food. And then Hoyoverse just like milked that joke for all it's worth. What we got here? 2,500? Complete previous acts unlocked. Cool. So they released all of it. We'll also go in focus mode because I hate running. As we saw as we entered, I ran into another quest. You know what? Excuse me. Sorry. Coming through. The fact that you can just walk through like a competition.
Let's fly!
Grab this. No. That's...
Let's ride!
Alright, that worked.
Oh, you're here already!
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal!
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Coddle with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Coddle is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
It's pretty much
Of
full.
course! That sounds great!
Okay. Whew. Then let's start in that direction.
Orchard Repose. Where am I going? Alright. I'm quite positive she pointed that way. Oh, I lost HP from that drop. I didn't know. Oh, what? Hang on, I need this. Oh, did I fly too far? I hope no, I didn't. Oh, she's absolutely one of those tropes.
My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourselves?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things.
Real.
Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep.
I heard the volume's alright
Plus,
as well.
when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
Because for some reason, the volume with Genshin Impact is much higher than the volume in Monster Hunter, so I had to like adjust the volumes a bit. I hope it's fine. If it's too loud, just you know. And I'll fix it so it doesn't break your ears.
No, that was just a joke. Don't scare Paimon like that, Traveler.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
It should be about now, right?
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
Wait, I love this music. I hope I'm probably wrong, but it reminds me of flamenco. Did I just say I hope I'm wrong? I hope I hope I'm right, but it sounds like flamenco. Yansan!
Oh, Coach Yansan, are you here to do some training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time. Oh, it's you two! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty. Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Is Coco Melon still a thing? I feel like I've seen so many posts about like parents hating on Coco Melon, and I feel like it should have died out by now. Yep, that's me, alright.
Ooh, you should sign it for me sometime.
Ugh.
It would mean the world to me.
Oh, I meant to
Cocomelon.
ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope.
Why did their voice actors
Yes,
sound
Coach.
exactly
Did
the
3
same?
full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan.
I know, it's slightly
As
different.
for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? It's kind of a
Whoops.
long story. I suppose you could say Veressa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Veressa's metabolism is something else.
Back in my days, we had books and imagination. We had none of this cocomelon. Why are you... Okay, so you are being weird. Here we go.
Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Speaking of
Yeah,
eating,
Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Veressa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed. I'm not exaggerating either. Veressa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Coach is a great teacher and is also a 4-star character. Perez is the 5-star character here, which is interesting. It's further proof that you're unnatural.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment.
I mean, it's still not child
But-
abuse.
I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
And it honestly worked.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself.
It's alright. It'll come with time.
Thanks, I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
I've got 10. Let me just do a quick tempo. Oh, Freminate, actually. Oh, never mind. I've already got C6 Freminate. Boo! Where are we going?
Full throttle!
This music also reminds me of a game that I really love called Phantom Brave. Phantom Brave had a similar, like, sort of flamenco-like soundtrack. Use a lot of, is it called Spanish guitars, I
Good
believe.
girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
An owl ox? I'd say it's a cowl.
Did you say
A C-O-W-L cowl.
She certainly doesn't look it.
I'm a genius.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
Also, banana? Sounds like banana. I would like a banana.
It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious.
Look at all the fruits!
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
Cowl before me. A few dozen? You really can't eat a lot, huh?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit. I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before long, people would gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too.
Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous!
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic Feast Showdown?
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed dating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients.
Really? A raw tomato? I don't understand, like, a baked tomato, or even like pan-fried, but a raw one? What about cheese? Could you put cheese on it? Like, feta? Feta cheese? I keep thinking of that, like how they do with Italian pizzas. And they just have those big chunks of cheese on their pizzas. But like, maybe it could go good with like a tomato. Just a raw tomato. I can't eat vegetables unless there's meat. Oh, sorry. It's basically a feeding contest.
So don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
Mozzarella's good? Okay.
Where should we start? Why is there a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first
Do you
planted
know-
the orchard.
Oh my god, what you said has got me thinking about... So there's a shop. It's like... It's a few minutes drive down the road. And me and my friends usually go and eat there. Like after like a party, or like we're just hanging out and like we want to go eat there for breakfast or for like brunch. I never order this meal, but some of my friends get it, and it's like their breakfast meal, and it comes with like tomato, eggs, like toast, bacon. I don't know why, but the tomato always looks so good. Cooked tomato looks really good, and it looks good, but I know I won't eat it. I hate there are foods that look amazing and so appetizing, but I know the minute I eat it, my body is like, don't ever put this in me ever again. I'm like that with fish as well.
They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing.
Frankly, any seafood really. All the dishes look amazing on picture. All the fish dishes look amazing, like on like TV shows. And the minute I eat it, my body's like, ugh, fish. No, get rid of it. Which is disappointing. But it's weird. I can eat takoyaki. And I don't know why.
You can grill them, stir fry them, or even eat them
God,
raw.
I can't believe we're just sitting here talking
The
about
flavor
food.
has almost
I haven't even eaten either.
fruity
I didn't
taste
even
to
have
it.
breakfast or lunch. I just started stream. Bile soup? Is that what it's called, or does it have an actual other name?
A mushroom that tastes like a
'Cause
fruit?
bile sounds gross.
That's
I'm
a
gonna be
new
real. Maybe it absorbed nutrients from nearby fruit trees.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead.
Oh, it has
Pick
actual
as
stomach
much as
bile.
you want.
Okay. That
Might
does
as well
not
get some
sound
mushrooms too, and I'll
appetizing
whip up something
at
to
all.
eat.
Even offal just puts me off. I'm a picky eater. If we had a world catastrophe, I'd definitely be one of the people who died of starvation. Hey, let me just rob your orchard for a bit? Cool. Oh, it's a time challenge? I forgot you can hit the trees to knock the apples down. Oh. What is going on?
Be careful! Watch out for
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Sorry, what am I bit? I was super picky growing up. I can see that, Hydro. Also, hello, Hydro. Welcome, my guy. I did try out Veressa, Little Miss Sonic, Electro Gaming, in my opinion.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help.
This is such an awkward
Oh, and you were right about the fruit.
situation.
Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time.
What?
Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
When it comes to food, Paimon's judgment never fails. Every so often, Paimon knows what she's talking about.
Oh, wait. Something tells Paimon that's not a compliment.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back. I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Debatable.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
Definitely two distinct flavors. I like them both.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
The Statue of Stephen is not yet level 10. Oh, really? Where would it be, though? You reckon it's to the south of the Collective of Plenty? I need to check the map.
You mean the Epic Feast Showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up. She might not do very well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
Guess I'll tag along.
Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Oh, Act 2 already? Wait, this is gonna go by really fast. So I think we've only got one more act. Oh, everything came back. Ooh. Did even the apples come back? Oh, they did too. Wow. Alright. I expected a more cute voice like Kokumi from Veresa. Oh, actually, I thought the same too. She definitely, like when I saw her image, I was like, oh, she's gonna be one of those like cutesy, high-pitched, like nervous types of girls. Nope. She sounds like a full-grown woman. Her design did not. It skewed my expectations. But I'm not saying that the voice is bad. I just want to get that out there. Voice isn't bad, it just wasn't what I was expecting. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? That's why I'm doing this. Hey, can you just ride your bike up the cliff for a bit? Or not? Teleport. Ah, damn, what's that freaking... what's it called? The wrestler, I think Jack Black played. There's also that cartoon with the Mexican wrestlers. I forgot what it's called. This map expansion has 60 pyro? They're getting ridiculous with their Pyroculus, honestly. They need to chill out. Steve from Minecraft, get out of here.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while.
No, not
When
Yansan,
Marissa
him.
told me you
Ekado.
signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it.
I
Sounds like Marissa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
Versa, stop. You're a 5-star
What's
character.
wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Veressa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can...
Oh, I forgot to check the map. I'm an
Wait.
idiot.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Free food, let's go.
So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Thanks. We appreciate the generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit.
He doesn't hesitate to beat on her own kind. You mean the cows? The cowls? I coined that term myself, made it myself. I'm a genius, and no one definitely didn't provide any sort of assistance to get that name. It was all me. But yes, the cows? They eat the bulls that they fight against? I mean, that's funny when you think about it, because they're like, they're like, I'm going to fight this bull in the arena. And then you beat the bull and like, yeah, to celebrate, we're going to kill it and eat it.
Veressa was a key member of that team. Veressa?
Did she pass out?
Huh?
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium. Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity.
His voice is kind of throwing me off. He sounds like an announcer. Like he's trying to sell me a product. The volcano is very important to us. For $59.99, it will bring you disaster, but also
Our people
opportunity.
rose to the challenge of living in this environment. And in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium. Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh?
A relief of characters that actually like us arrives in our 50/50s. That explains why I lost so horribly when I was pulling for Shalonen. She did not like me.
Hold on. Where did Veressa go? Wasn't she just here? Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
I could do this guy's voice. My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone. I'll lead the way.
Oh, for a moment I thought X3 was finished. I'm like, what is going on? Bro, she wasn't even that far.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Oh, that actually sounds really good.
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew?
Oh, that sounds amazing
Thank
as
you,
well.
Uncle Atoli!
Oh god, I'm getting super hungry.
Veressa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you!
It's a characteristic Moe Galaxy.
Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
The evolution on Team. I wasn't gonna say anything. But I kind of thought his voice seemed a little... it seemed a bit off. There's the guy who has literally no voiceover
Don't worry about
me.
it. I think we can all guess what happened.
Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Veressa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me
That
right
line
up.
was fine.
Oh, that sounds more like the Veressa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded. Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
So,
Except
when is
Paimon
the
doesn't do
competition
much.
supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check.
We're all set. Time to gather the contestants, Akatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Apparently it has thigh physics? What even is thigh physics? Do her legs wobble? How do you even see that? Are people making stuff up? What? Oh, we have to take a seat. Oh, we have to take a seat. Sounds too good to be true. I mean, with what they put her in for her outfit, I'm not surprised that they would try and do like more animation stuff to her thighs.
It smells so good! Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
Her skirt isn't even a skirt at this point. It's like a belt. Yep, looks great. These portions, though.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa, hold on. Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours.
Okay, but all of that actually really looks
I
good.
forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Veressa challenge. The Veressa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Veressa because, well, So far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
She can feed like a family of 50 with that.
You're kidding.
A
You
whole
had to
classroom.
invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Veressa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Veressa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon herself.
Oh, Ika's done this before?
Of course. She breezed through the normal level, but the Veressa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Veressa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Veressa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so... You're saying Malika had these portions, and she just... breezed through?
Well, let's just go for it. It'll only get harder as the food gets cold.
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got! Whoa. Tender,
Oh, why didn't they
juicy,
animate it?
grilled to perfection. It's delicious. Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler. It's amazing. Oh, and this. And this one is.
That was a cute burp.
All right, that's it. Paimon taps out. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress.
Ojakad didn't have enough money. Yeah, they're just a small indie company. They don't make a lot of money with this game or their other games. Just a small indie company.
Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
Weapons are defending your honor.
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you. It's no fair for her portion to be the same.
Let's hear it for Veressa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
Well done, Veressa.
I just noticed that they used one plate with the same stuff on it, and they just enlarged it for Veressa. Because I saw all the other players' plates, and they all look the same.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know?
Working like a true champion. Thanks to Veressa, you set the ring challenges and explorations. Oh, really? Spoken like a true champion. I wonder if I should do some pulls to try and get at least the answer.
Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochi Ansan. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Aw, don't worry, Veressa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
She's more easy to control than the Saurian.
Did you beat the challenge
and
too?
faster.
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Veressa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
That's still pretty amazing.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob, and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh,
Spider-Man.
that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret. Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness.
That's right.
God, I'm hungry.
You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious, especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Right? Don't you want to know the reason behind it?
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right?
Wrong.
Oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued about this mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
This is where the actual quest start, which is odd. We're on the final act. Epic Feast Showdown promotional board. You know what? Let me see if I can get Ian-san. Oops. I got an achievement? Oh. He's hoping I don't get Veressa. Actually, if I were to pull for any one of them... If I were to pull for any of these two... It'll probably be... Shenyun. If I don't get a 5-star, that's good, because then I'm building up... Petty. Uh-oh. Since you really do exploration. I mean, I would do exploration. But isn't Senyan like good for plunging attackers? Wouldn't she be good for like Shao? Oh, I wouldn't mind some Chevy constellations as well. Let's go. No 5-star. Thank you. And it gives me the 4-star I don't need. Oh my god. That, oh my god. That's, oh, I'm so mad. That was annoying. Oh no, I didn't want a 5-star. Uh-oh. Yay, I got a shift. I didn't want a 5-star. Why did I get a 5-star? I just wanted a 4-star. Hopefully I lose the 50-50. I'm actually saying that I hope I lose the 50-50. Okay, I lost the 50-50. Good. That's good. Huh? Okay, that wasn't my first. I thought, was that my first Chi-Chi? No, it wasn't. That's good. I lost the 50-50. I'm guaranteed on the next. But I'm also mad. This is my second Chi-Chi yet. Costing money? What? Are you talking about real money or just... God, I want this. I want her C6 so badly. That 60% damage bonus is crazy good. But the Dauntless... Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about Dauntless...
There she blows again!
Like...
Wonder how long it'll go for this time.
Becoming, like, full-on pay-to-win. That is crazy. Isn't it, like a practically dead game at this point? Turn to the orchard. I think it's a teleport. Take cover when volcano erupts. Never! I will face the volcano head on. Bring it on. I will win. I am the Pyro Archon. Hi, banana.
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything.
Can you stop with, like, the stomach shots?
Something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
It's funny because this happens so much that I even now know what you're talking about. Put it behind. Yeah, that was messed up. I even heard about some people who like played for like 1,000 hours and it got deleted. That was they destroyed what they had. It's crazy that they would go that far. So it really is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
I wonder why that scholar said what he said. Is this scholar they're talking about what's his face? Frickin' Enjo?
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too.
Yeah,
The
I heard they had
looked really serious when he said it,
what's it
but he
called?
never explained the reason behind it.
A crossover event in HI3 for Fischl. I didn't know about Sparkle though, but I knew about Fischl.
Uncle Atoli has a point though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
If you're strong enough to uncover the truth, you're strong enough to command the truth.
Command the truth?
If fear is the only thing stopping you, let us help you shoulder the burden.
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
There are vampires in HI3? Okay. You're right. Curiosity can be a bad thing, but what you don't know can still hurt you.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. He should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
Verissa cooks the mushroom and everyone digs in. Just like Verissa says, the
So,
taste is
notice
the same.
anything, traveler?
No difference in taste.
Just like Veressa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fascinating.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era.
For the chase. You talk big talk, but I've heard that before.
Now. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
So you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Wolf.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
What in the avowed is going on?
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? Oh, all you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket.
Agreed.
Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
Yeah, I still think a How is worse.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We may not know who he is, but we know he exists.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
Which means we made the right call to investigate.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
At least you're self-aware.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating. Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate!
Mosh Fatali?
No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Why does he sound like... He sounds like that... Oh, what's his name from The Simpsons? The smart kid. I forget his name, he sounds like him. Okay, it's not Ralph. God, I keep forgetting his name.
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
Isn't Nelson the bully?
Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Gather your wits and search for clues. Well, surely violence is a form of wit.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
Character with chainsaw. Oh, did you send in Discord? Okay, cool. I guess it told us everything it knows.
You mean that
Food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
Yeah, check it out.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation?
I'm pretty much a riddle master.
Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple.
Because he's a fun guy?
What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility!
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh.
Are we gonna run into
Is it because
Sino?
the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries. Incinerating our flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
That sounds...
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms? No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Okay, so we're literally taking drugs.
If
We're taking
eating
shrooms.
is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Marissa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom.
No way about every character in HI3 always hit millions. there's the thing with like, I don't think this applies to every gamer, but there's something about seeing
many insects have a compulsion to
large numbers in terms of damage triggers something in your mind. Oh god. My head is not working right now. Essentially, big numbers equals fun for some people. Like me. There's a bunch of games that I play, the Disgaea series, and even like Phantom Brave and games like that, where you hit like damages and like the millions, billions, and trillions. Seeing large numbers gets me excited. Makes me want to play more.
follow the light. And humans are the same.
Large numbers and lots of numbers.
Hey, there are two fungi over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You green caps are so wise! Just like our Siege Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
I love the voice actor.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores.
Fuzzy is my favorite mushroom.
Ew. And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. What is that accent?
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, ha, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Eat it.
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there? And you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
Wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first!
Thanks to regular mushrooms, huh? Well, we already got what we needed.
So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is, the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor.
If we cook them just right, maybe we'll be able to see the sage's true form.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akadal and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Return and inform people of in the tribe. We haven't even gone anywhere. We've just been back and forth in the same spots. All this food talk is making me hungry.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of, ridiculous.
Yes, silence speaks volumes.
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Varessa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us.
He sounds like one of the teachers from Ruby. The dude with the mustache, and he has like a trumpet shotgun.
Thanks
I
to
forgot his
you,
name.
we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wait! You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Time to get drugged. Get high on mushrooms.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require.
So you want us to drop it in lava?
Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
Still, the only way to figure out his goal is to keep playing a lot.
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Can we just drop it in lava? I had to go all the way there. Okay, I kind of have a motorbike.
Burn it down!
Oh.
Rev the engines!
Why is there no...
Plastic surge!
Oh, I missed that.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus,
Yes,
the
like
Sage
it's
Lord's
there.
arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Veressa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
I don't mind you talking about Honkai Empire.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop
There's
it.
only one?
So, no matter how scared I
Wow.
feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me.
It kind of feels like Genshin's sort of heading in that direction too. Because Oberon was the last male character we've gotten. And we were getting so many female characters. But I guess that's kind of what they go for, because I think they believe that female characters sell the most. And they probably do. It's really good device. I can tell. There's a certain strength deep within you.
Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatenna. All right. We should keep looking.
Oh, trial? What?
Running late again. Looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! I'm falling down!
That avatar of lava pushed it down. Come on, let's charge.
Charge?
Take me up.
You need
Done
impact.
and dusted. This
Literally.
core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up. Hurry up, Grassa!
What?
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead! Teamwork is dreamwork! Rise with the sun!
This is long overdue.
Oh, did she die? Oh, she absolutely did die.
Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye!
Oh no, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
She got obliterated. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Wait, no. What am I supposed to do? Oh.
What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great toe and weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
Access denied.
Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye! Bullseye!
I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Headbutt! Ah! Arrow incoming! Ah! Arrow incoming! Charge! Too strong! Let's ride! Full throttle! Light up the blazing sun!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time.
Nice fighting back there, by the way.
Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So I've tried to figure out a bunch
you have to
of
do
different
planned
ways to
attacks.
get myself
Okay.
in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
But it helps you, right? Nothing to be to feel ashamed about.
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
But you were the one who decided to investigate this case, not your mask.
Yeah, you had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about. Hiding is just a small part of it.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
We're back! And we found a bunch of stuff to use!
Great. We're
30 minutes
almost
ago,
done with the
minutes ago.
preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Okay. Chill, my guy. It's like we're gearing up for a fight, not cooking a few mushrooms.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varessa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time. Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go.
We extracted this core from a monster and we used it to cook. That just baffles me. New artifact. Oh, okay. Makes sense, because doesn't the artifacts give like plunging bonuses?
Whoa, the fragrance is so much more intense. And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no, something's not right.
What? What is going on? Oh.
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
I think it's the alien stream, right? Well, we'll see what time it is. If there's a bit more time, I might even play Slay the Spire for a bit.
That's a cuddle. Chief, we don't know where we are.
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us?
So, you didn't feel anything strange?
No. What are you feeling?
Must be the Sage Lord's trick, but it's only affecting the three of us. But why us and not the others?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great Sage Lord of Fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Ha! The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this!
That sounds stupid. What in the Super Mario?
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
Or else what?
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Alright.
Burn it down!
Born of ice and frost.
Knock them down.
Everybody stand back! Ha!
Bullseye! Open fire!
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing act? It's gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah,
Wow.
let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
Does this dude still think he's in the past?
Let's ride!
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Well, food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then...
Hold on. I want to know what happens next.
What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
We've been to Sumeru.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from.
Because fungi are creatures from Sumeru. The buildings from your vision support that too.
A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Then you don't deserve our faith either.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
What?
He jumped down from here. So it looks like we just need to...
Hold on.
Is something wrong, Traveler?
There's something off about his motive.
Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
We must be in dire need of subjects, and it has to be the three of us.
But why?
Let's go after him, and keep an eye out for clues along the way.
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go!
Can I rob him? It appears not. Yeah, these are Sumeru buildings. But like old Sumeru buildings. Actually, no, it kind of reminds me of the Ranger buildings. The Forest Rangers. What? Oh, so we're actually playing Sonic now.
If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
God damn it. Can you jump?
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this.
Watch out, Carissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this. Too strong.
Oh my god.
Hurry up, Carissa!
Why does it... Huh? Do I have to hold it?
Gotta steer clear of other people.
If they have a loop-de-loop, this is absolutely...
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. Let's roll.
Whoa! Oh, I did I fail?
Hurry up, Brassa.
I did fail.
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
First we have Super Mario. Oh no, first we have Sonic and then Super Mario.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans. Oh, at this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more of my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumero knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No, a volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
And it seems like his power is proportional to the number of clones he has.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock.
Literally.
So that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but
If everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind controlled. But when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
I understand now why it has to be us.
Oh? Why?
I'll explain on the way. I need to catch him to confront my fury.
All right. Then let's find this mushroom.
Hurry up, Grassa! Kapow! Whoop!
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to phase Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall. Oh, come on! I was... What? I thought I was there.
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Come on! Focus, no touching! We're way behind schedule. All hail!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Take me up! Locked on! Bullseye!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Let's ride! Wrath from the skies!
Access denied.
Let's ride!
Then everybody stand back!
Hold on to your hats.
Let's fly! Gotta steer clear of other people.
We've got you this time, nasty mushroom! We know all your schemes.
Maybe try hiding him a bit better next time.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are, so we have to stop you.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage!
So you're a god.
Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon war.
So he is sort of stuck in the past.
You have no food in
He has
which
no
to
idea what's going
satiate
on.
your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters. And the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
It was an empty deal from the start. I'm kind of sick of this guy already.
What did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something in us. We were your only option.
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special constitution, which made it easy for you to hear your voice.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You're too weak.
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terrashroom. Because you definitely can't. Right?
Forget about him.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful! And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
This is giving me mad Avowed vibes. Yeah, Avowed had sort of a similar storyline. Oh, a cutscene.
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be. It's just a few mushrooms. Atoli!
Get ready to feast!
Yes, Soapy? It's all mushrooms, but it all looks so good. No, oh, right, he's still on strike. Oh, wait, that actually looked really good. The animation, I meant.
Time to dig in!
Even if the two are going at it.
Stop this at once! Huh?
What a great meal. Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you. Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and
They play
she's
Monster
been
Hunter?
eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
I can't imagine the bar getting any lower than that.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varessa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Makes sense.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute?
It's kind of diabolical. He's gonna try and kill us with the mushrooms, but we're just gonna keep eating them. And he doesn't even know that he's helping us.
Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're welcome, I guess.
Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun.
I know it says me too, but I don't know why, but I read it as me moo. The cloud imagery is messing with me. Remain protecting the skill 13. An adventure I'll remember for a long time.
Oh, why's that?
You've got the chance to shine as a hero, and it was all you, through and through.
You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god.
Fair point.
Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Why don't we ask the Adventurers Guild? Who knows? Maybe there's a Samara scholar in Natlan right now.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
Been a while, you two. So you're the ones looking into Sage Lord of Fun.
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Of course. To those in the Emerta Darshan, his case is a well-known part of ecology. Okay. His power was tied to his number of clones, so at one point he possessed a truly fearsome form. But as his clones diminished in number, he got smaller and smaller, until he couldn't hold onto his physical form at all. And so he became impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what remains of his clones. Now, I'm learning his true form fled to Natlan?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
Well, from what I've heard, he has very few clones right now, so there's nothing to worry about. Feel free to use the mushrooms as you see fit. They really are delicious. Of course, in the interest of research, I would prefer to send a few scholars from my Darshan to monitor the situation every so often. What do you say? I wanted to get your permission before submitting a formal request to the Speaker's Chamber.
Of course. You're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh, yes. There's a huge one beneath the chasm. Wait, what?
Zamaran?
You know that name?
Yeah, Hyman calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny Sage Lord.
It took a long time for Samaran to grow into this form. Luckily, Samaran isn't a green cap. Mushroom, so there's no danger to us. And I believe its mind has been separated from the Mushroom God for a very long time. I doubt there's a connection between them anymore.
We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once.
Friendly is right. So this one is definitely not for eating.
I would never.
Oh, are we going to see the mushroom? Oh, Varesa got added. Oh, and Iansan's here. Oh wait, no, I think Iansan's always been here. Rawr! You need one more temple. Oh, I'm too short! Oh, come on. Oh, no, not. Come on, just give me Chevy. Oh, Iansan. Oh, I got two! Nice! Nice! Okay, I'm happy with that. Yeah! Iansan is a comment and is a nice opening station or so 15 ownership ways. This is cool. Because we grow once every 10 seconds. Oh, she's a spear user. I just realized it has an eye. The staff spear. Cool. Looks like I've got someone to build. What's the time? 4:30. Oh, wow. Damn, that was long.
Surprises.
Hey, Zamaran! 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 Zamaran
That final act
Ability
was
to not
long.
get lost, some sort of
I'm not
challenge?
sure how I feel about the quest as a whole. It was alright. There were some funny parts. The writing for Paimon has been getting pretty good recently.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Am I missing anything? I think that's it.
Biggest one in history.
Damn it, I think I'm still grinding. I want to see what... Yeah, so no one's got any. I'll need to study up on Yansan to see what artifacts she needs. Okay, I need to go heal. Alright, that's that done. That was an alright quest. It was alright. I'd probably give this 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 maybe. I've got a whole new island to explore. I still haven't even explored this area fully. I still got a bunch of world quests. I have so much to think, but I still just can't be bothered. I still have to explore Sumeru. I hate that I have... Why did I stop playing for a year? Get fired up for next week. I've got to get a new controller before I can start working on Monster Hunter. I'll see if I can get one this week. Oh. This game's at launch. This game has got to be very difficult for new players, if I'm gonna be honest. Especially with the catch-up. And it doesn't help that so much of this game is time-gated. Huh? Anyway, it's still early.
I'd have lost myself long ago.
Next week I'm gonna play Monster Hunter, and then I'm gonna do a randomizer Spiral Abyss. But let me... I mean, I still have some time until 5 o'clock. Let me play some Slay the Spire for a bit. Let me play Slay the Spire until... I'm probably gonna rage quit. I would like... Oh. What's my starting relic? Draw 2 additional cards. You know what? Deal 4... Oh, that's way better. That's heaps better. So it doesn't matter which one I go with. Oh, I messed up. Its 10 block deals 10 damage. Okay. think I'll go with Sucker Punch. I'll take that. I want... You know, I'll grab this. That was probably a bad choice now that I think about it. What does it say? Attacks that cost 0. Okay. Ooh, I'll take that. Oh, I wasted. Oh, I'm an idiot. Damn. But then. I hate this guy so much. Nice. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions. All prices are reduced by 2. Nice. That. Ooh. I like Envenom, but I want this. I'll take that. Oh, that was a waste. I should have just hit something else. Good card, game block. Okay, all of these suck. Oh, come on! I think I might actually lose. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. I'm dead. Oh, I lost. Oh. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna end the stream here. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Hope you all have a good rest of the weekend. Hope you all have a good week. And next week, I'm going to be playing Monster Hunter on Saturday, and then going to be playing randomized Spiralbus on Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it was a short stream. I didn't think that quest was going to be short. I thought it would be a bit longer. Bye. Bye. Peace. I'm rage quitting after that loss.